Growing up a Jehovah's Witness is so weird because you're literally monitored for everything that you watch, listen to, and read. And while a lot of them like to say it's better to be raised as a Jehovah's Witness rather than being out in the world, it's so insane how everything that you consume is monitored. Because what they want are people who can't think for themselves, can't reason, and just accept whatever they're told. And this used to drive me crazy because I remember watching movies that were rated R and thinking this was painful for certain reasons, but also I feel like I learned a valuable lesson from it. So anyways, I'm just here to talk about an experience I had where I was chatting with one of my uncles who was never a Jehovah's Witness, and I remember recommending a show to him, and I'm like, but there's a lot of swearing. And my uncle, this is weird, but he's actually a few years younger than me, and he was like, so? Who cares? And I remember being like a little bit miffed, like, well, this is how I feel. Like, we're not allowed to swear. I didn't say that to him, but that's how I was feeling. And then I remember thinking, he's kind of right though. Like, who cares if there's a lot of swearing? If the movie is good, the movie is good. And I remember thinking about my witness relatives and how immature their humor was. And the things that they found entertaining were often things that now I'm like, why were we entertained by that? We were fully grown adults, but we weren't thinking like adults. And this kind of brings full circle back to the whole, like, witnesses having that just really, like, immature mentality. And it's not like you leave the religion and you instantly know everything. Learning is a long game, long-term thing. You're constantly doing it. You're constantly growing and just figuring yourself and the world out. But yeah, it's just so nice to not have to constantly wonder, like, I watched this movie, am I going to be pulled into the back room for that?